a real honour to exhibit with such fine artists in this contemporary setting. And so it's to anyone who got to this open call exhibition who got accepted, I think would be absolutely thrilled and delighted. It's a great opportunity.
I think it's nice having a piece of artwork that sort of reminds you of things or takes you to a different place, or you know, makes you sort of think of happier times or something like that. So that's what I really love. And you know, colour, I think, is a really good impact on people's lives. You know, colour's nice, isn't it?
Just lovely, lovely building, great light. Really looking forward to this evening and seeing people during the week. Fun, they're definitely supposed to be fun, amusing, you know, not to be taken too seriously, but also something to be enjoyed visually. You know, colour, form, texture. You know, something nice to have on the wall, as well as having something a bit more interesting hidden in there.
I just hope that they'll be drawn in by the colour and the form, which they're quite vibrant paintings. Once they're drawn in, I hope that you know, they might read my artist statement and understand what's behind the work and the conservation message.
I had copper pipe, and so I started working in copper pipe, and I was really interested in the shadow. Although it's quite hard to curate here, this piece and my bigger piece really do come to life when you've got a shadow as well. What a stunning building, and stunning surroundings. Just really, really very pleased to be here, to be honest.
I had an exhibition here in about 6 weeks ago, and they held on to a couple of pieces to include in today's current exhibition. It's more of a sort of domestic sort of setting. It's I feel quite comfortable in the ambience. It's yes, I like it. Yeah.
Basically, it's just snapshots of quite a variety of work that I do. I never repeat the same theme twice. I was invited to exhibit, and very grateful for that opportunity to show my work here. You know? I think this is one of the most I think it's one of the most beautiful galleries in London. The lighting is absolutely fabulous, and the people who run the gallery are really cool and always very generous with their time for artists who exhibit here.
Most of my paintings are very emotion based. It's nothing really about a very big concept. It's more like how I feel and something to do with romanticism. It's very cozy, and I think it's like a really unique gallery space compared to other gallery like White Cube and arty galleries. So yeah, I think it's a very good experience.
I always work in oil. I love the translucency of the medium, and I always try to create paintings that have a sense of beauty, and through that I want to be able to allow people to relax and to sort of have an antidote to the way that the world is at the moment. You can see lots of different kinds of painting in here, and we all work in a very different way, but it's exciting, the dialogue between all the works.
Colour to me is absolutely vital. It's the most important thing in my book. The juxtaposition of colours with each other to make the thing sing. And also, of course, movement. Movement is awfully important in a painting, and I think the painting on the right here, that really comes alive with movement because of the sort of explosion. As you come down the stairs, you can't help but look at them. Whether you like them or not is another matter, but hopefully people will. I think it's a great space.
It shows a variety of our approaches. Obviously, traditionally, this kind of older building leads itself to be a backdrop for more traditional oil paintings, but this is interesting mixture of modern abstract paintings and some sculptures. I particularly like the abstract paintings exhibited downstairs. But this is the thing, that we are all different. our approach to what is important in Britain in 2019 is completely different.
But these are actually one photograph and they actually work as a set and they sit very nicely together. The tonality of them is great and I love the deep blacks on the photographs as well. I can't wait to see everybody else's work that's in the gallery and the Approaches exhibition today. I think the space is fantastic. It's a beautiful building in a fabulous location and I just can't wait for everybody to arrive.
I moved here from New York, where I studied at the New York Art Academy. Here I have two pieces presented, and as my expertise is color, I make color emerge from hundreds of pigments and bringing the color like cadmium red or blue from layering. It's an exciting moment for me, and please come and join us for this beautiful show.
I use oak roll ink and textiles to make artwork, which I've been doing for the last 5 years, really focusing on the materials and the process. It's all about, ironing the piece, finding remnants of a particular piece, and finding which piece, and putting these pieces together, sometimes, stitching them as well, and just really playing about. It's just that I was very keen and happy that they picked this particular piece for myself, really, because it's quite a homely sort of environment, which is great for your work.
I've got 3 works in the gallery today, each of them fairly different, all shot on the Lizard Peninsula in Cornwall. I think my work really is a sort of a visceral reaction to the landscape that I'm in. So, the sea changes rapidly, the weather changes rapidly, depending on the season, time of year, the tide, etc. So it depends really on what sort of mood and emotion it evokes in me at the time, whether it's tranquility and serenity or whether it's a tempestuous, violent storm.
Jack has quite severe Asperger's and really struggles in the world, struggles with communication, struggles with meeting people. So Jack's work is a really good outlet for him. I think he's proud to be in the gallery and to see his work on display with lots of other artists. He has very little ego, so what's meaningful to him is getting things down on paper. It's the process that is important to him rather than actually exhibiting things within a gallery. But even though he is pleased to be here.
I have 2 pieces of work in this exhibition. I've been looking at spaces and colours and rhythms that are suggesting pictorial depth. I've used the grids and the lines to help establish that. So we're trapped somewhere in confinement between a space and a shape. I think the exhibition looks great. I feel like I'm in good company. It's exciting.
Coming to this exhibition was a challenge to put all these ideas together in such a way that will cover the theme of the exhibition. So Approaches, it's about expression of the artist in an environment in the 21st century in UK. I have expanded the idea from UK to Romania, where I'm coming from. There's no boundary in the natural way or natural world. We're all related and everything is related, and therefore it was easy for me to put everything together in a wonderful idea.
These paintings are basically probably based on my work experiences of working in London and travelling to appointments to see clients. And it's very much from my visual memory of the Tube, which I do find interesting. I find the compositions interesting. And I wanted to try and convey in these paintings the abstract sense of the Tube, the shapes, the patterns, the tiles, the body shapes. It's not so much focusing on the individuals, it's much more compositional and abstract. So that's what I was after.
I received a lot of positive feedback about my painting, other paintings, about the exhibition at the gallery. It's super interesting to see all the artists, and yeah, I can actually say that the artworks that are presented here actually inspired me as well for the new work. I actually got the idea for one new painting, and which is great. This is totally amazing, and I'm very grateful that I have this opportunity to show to people the paintings that I've done and the energy I invested into it.